Hey there guys and gals, just a quick one before we begin. Thank you so much for watching this guide. If it helps or if you enjoy it, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share with a friend as well. Huge shout out as well to all my Patreon supporters and YouTube members, so thank you so much. Also, if you enjoy the dark side of gaming, which involves controversies with streamers and studios, murder and more, check out my podcast called Gaming's Darker Side. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, or wherever you get your podcasts. So thank you so much, and now, on with the good stuff. And welcome back to the good stuff then. We are back with Chapter 4 of Crime Scene Cleaner. This is going to be Short Circuit. And in this video again, we are going to be getting another 4 achievements, 2 of which we need, obviously, the 100% deception score, clearing all bodies, trash bags, and evidence, and another 2 miscellaneous achievements as well. So all easy, all fun. Let's do it. And as always, we begin in the deliciousness of our house after a hard night's cleaning blood and mopping up people's problems. Right, first thing we're going to do, head to the right slightly into the bathroom. We're going to flush our own toilet. I believe this does count as flushing a toilet in every level for the achievement of flushing all the toilets. And of course, because we can't pick up laundry basket, we'll just try and punch it instead. We're just going to head straight to bed. It's a hard life, cleaning blood, throwing bodies away, and stealing stuff. It's Bender from Futurama. Right, we wake up at a computer. We will accept the next mission, Short Circuit. Which, of course, this is what we're on. Whoa! Okay, now it does say go to your car. But obviously we're going to have a little look at the skill tree. So, for this one then, what we are going to do, I'm going to get the skill points where we can traipse through blood. We're just going to walk straight through the blood. We're going to use the flashlight here as well. So, onto tools, onto lamp, and make sure to get, you should have more than enough skill points to get flashlight. And the recharged one as well. So the flashlight comes in mega handy, so you don't have to keep messing around with lamps. So I do highly advise using that one. We will do the extra little bit of garbage can as well. Just because there is a lot of trash that needs picking up, even more so in the next coming chapters. So it might be worth grabbing a bigger bag. We're going to go down to general, grab the axe as well. You don't have to waste a skill point on an axe, but I do find it easier if you want to break stuff. But we're going to do the axe, and we're going to do the careful steps as well. That means now we can go through blood without leaving any footprints, which, if you're still after the Smooth Operator achievement, that will come in insane handy. Of course, the Smooth Operator achievement, I showed you in Chapter 1 at the very end how to get it with, I don't know if that was a bug or a glitch, or if the game will be updated so you can't do it anymore, but the Smooth Operator achievement, basically, go through a chapter without breaking anything and without stepping in any blood and leaving a footprint. So, that skill point for the Careful Steps skill point means that that's basically negated, and all you got to do is just try not to break anything, if you still need that achievement, that is.
It'll be a long night.
Oh, it's going to be a long night. Oh, he's right. Well, I say a long night. Normally, if we had a normal crime scene cleaner, this would take a lot longer than 50 minutes to do what we're about to do. But, you know, video games. Doesn't have to make sense.
If I didn't know, I would have gone mad too.
So, ghostly stuff's already happening. We can press the B button there to turn your flashlight on. So, I just end up leaving it on, to be honest. This house is a bit dark. So, first up then, we are going to clean the sponge. And by sponge, I mean basketball, obviously. Close enough. And for whatever reason, that took me a lot longer than it was actually supposed to there. So, on the right, You can see a little bit of blood just tripping about. This area is not too bad, but on the right is the bathroom. So again, highly advised to press the B button, pop your flashlight on, and leave it on since we've got the skill for it being recharged. Now, the toilet flushes automatically as we enter, so we're just going to fill up our mop bucket and wait for the toilet for us to flush it manually. So I do believe that we do have to flush it manually ourselves. So let's just go ahead and pop in some water in the bucket. And now should be the time where we can flush the toilet again, pressing the X button next to it. That's job done. So again, there is a piece of evidence in this room, which we will grab in just a minute. But for now, let's go ahead and just clean the floors. So obviously, as always, make sure to be pressing the Y button. Like I said, I always back myself into a corner, press the Y button just to make sure that we've got as much as we can, or we've got everything. So that's all good. Let's grab the first piece of evidence speaker just behind this plant pot right here as well. This is where all the ghostly noises are coming from. This is basically every Scooby-Doo episode, this, isn't it? It's just some random priest in a mask with a boy by your side. No, never mind. Let's not say that. And a ghost speaker. Right, anyway, get the Ozempic out, put it up to the first floor in the hallway here, and we'll just let the Ozempic do its thing, where it sucks all the fat blood out of the walls. Oh, that's a... Jesus, man, we've got some weird demonic possession stuff going on right here. Right, so let us for now then, well, while that's waiting to do its thing, I almost tipped my mop bucket over, but let's go ahead and just clean the stairs. Now again, I mean, in terms of skill points, obviously you can do what you want. If you prefer a bigger cleaning sense, if you prefer to get your mop bucket not to stain as quickly, obviously it's completely up to you. I just done it in an order that I feel was fitting for me, especially with the not going with the flashlight and the not having to step through blood very carefully, etc. But it is one of those games where you can do it as and when you please. But my buddy, Matthew Hardwick, who has commented on a lot of my YouTube videos and watched a lot as well, so I really, really appreciate this guy. But he mentioned that he just basically 100%ed the skill points of the pressure washer and used that for the majority of the game. So that's something I'm going to be looking into next time around for chapter 5. Right, so, but anyway, once these stairs are done, completos, McBeatos, free bentos pie. Let's go ahead, take the mop bucket upstairs. And there are two pieces of evidence which we're going to grab pretty quickly now. So, directly in front, if we just turn slightly to the right on the floor, you can see the crucifix. That is going to be evidence 1 on the first floor. And of course, you already know where this level is going. We already know where it's gone. But if we head to the right, just behind the boxes here on the right, is another smart speaker, Scooby-Doo style. Whoa, whoa, Raggy. Apparently that's the best Scooby-Doo voice I can do. No wonder I'm not a voice actor. Yeah. Okay, right, so I'm just going to start scrubbing the walls, just while I'm letting the Ozempic still do its thing. But what I am going to do, so yeah, I'm just going to scrub the wall. I'm going to put this picture back where it was, and then I will just go and change the mop bucket. And if you need to, fill up your pressure washer as well, just while the Ozempic is finishing up. Obviously, you don't have to wait for it. You can just start without it if you want. Just put some strength detergent in there.
Cleaning is my passion.
So yeah, sorry, I was being a little bit indecisive there. I was like, should I scrub the wall or should I just change the mop bucket? But we changed it. So we're just going to go ahead and make a start. So obviously we're just going to clean all the blood on the floor. And oh, there you go, it's just finished anyway. Happy days. So obviously clean all the blood off the floor and off all the walls.
I can remove up to 99% of harmful particles from the air.
Definitely not God's work.
So we've still got something else to do in the hallway here, but while we do that, let's go into the room on the right, just opposite the stairs. Again, a bit of a bloody scene. I mean, if it wasn't, we wouldn't be getting paid, we wouldn't be here. But we're just going to get our Ozempic out. Now, for some reason, it wasn't working for me here, so maybe put it a bit closer to the bed, if you are choosing to use the Ozempic machine. Otherwise, what we'll do, head to the opposite end of the hallway, interact with the lamp, and we're going to get another achievement called Another Brick in the Wall, which is obviously definitely not a Pink Floyd reference, and this secret little room which has entered the other end of the hallway, which definitely wasn't here before. And there's one creepy old illusion, but we do have some creepy old money that we're going to steal. I mean, nobody else in the house is going to have it, so, well, let's have at it. And what's even more annoying is, if you have a look up, there is Ghost, dead Ghost. It says cat, but am I being stupid? Does that look more like a dog print to me or a cat paw print? I think I'm just being stupid, aren't I? Yep. Welcome to another video of me being stupid. So yeah, just go ahead and clean all of the paw prints off of the... Oh. And apparently I just hit my mop bucket over. Alright, we'll just... we'll sort that out in a minute. Just go ahead and clean up all the paw prints.
Just a little more effort and room will be ready.
Ugh, god damn you, ghost cat. And it's obviously a cat because this one was a cat lady. That's why it's not a dog as well. That probably narrowed it down. So fill up your mop bucket if you obviously knocked it over like I did, or just, refill it if you got a bit of blood in it. And obviously what should be happening now is the Ozempic should be doing stuff, but for me it remained on 0%. So thank you for being nothing and helping absolutely nothing and no one. It's because I didn't put it far enough, I don't believe. Right, so it is probably worth doing. If it's not working like this, I'd go ahead and just put it in the next room, which I will go and do. So now this room on the left is generally not as... There's only a tiny little bit of blood here. Oh, we just need to pick up some rubbish. Again, that's automatic. You can't really miss that. We're also going to get an achievement in this room for... in this level for breaking 30 objects. But now we're going to put our Ozempic out. Make sure it's on the bloodiest section of the part of the section. And it should actually start making some actual gains. So while we're cleaning the room on the right, the Ozempic will be doing its thing right here. Which is what we want. Just making sure that it is actually working this time. So head to the original room there just opposite the stairs and start doing your cleany cleans. And of course we'll pop furniture back as we go in this room. So pop the chair back, punch the bag for no particular reason other than we are super muscly and hardcore. Pick up the rubbish again. There's a lot of rubbish in here that we need to pick up. What we can also do, as I said, now with the What I've Done achievement for breaking 30 objects, I had noticed that a lot of people had just said, you know, you'll probably get it naturally. A lot of people hadn't done that. So, but this level is a good opportunity to grab a whole bunch of that. And, it's a good opportunity to use our axe. So go into the additional tools, press the right trigger on it. Sorry, I was very quick with that, wasn't I? But go into additional tools, press right trigger, and then we can put our axe up. There's an easy 5 beer bottles right there. Obviously, in previous levels, we have obviously broken a few things as well. But this one has a lot of easily breakable vases and stuff. So if you just want to get that achievement out of the way, we can do. But again, it is one of those achievements that if you're not thinking about it, you probably might not even get it naturally. Just as you're going through. I mean, obviously, any achievements you do miss, you could just replay the levels anyway. But we'll just get them as we go, huh? Nice. What a man I am. Tidying up our way.
Need to empty the trash can first.
My throwing games are on point as well. I am now Am's basketballer. Sort of, not at all. Right, there is some evidence in this room which we will collect. So after we grab that, there it is, right in front of us on the left-hand side desk of the table. Drawer, whatever you want to call it. My mum scared the shit out of me, dude. What? I wake up and she punches me in the nose. You need another mom. Right, let's axe these two out of the way as well. Let's just, yeah. Oh, there we go. We got it. There it is. The Linkin Park classic, What I've Done. Speaking of which, is anybody still a Linkin Park fan with Emily Armstrong? I think she's a genuinely fantastic lead singer, in all fairness, and the new album's not bad. Hate me all you want, people, but I don't think it's that bad. So, yeah, anyway, so from now, you don't really have to go out of your way to break any object if you've already got the achievement. If you still need the achievement, there are plenty more vases, and other things to break in the house, so just keep smashing things around if you need it. So once I've just cleaned the lamps there and put it back, we're just going to grab the body and pop him down. This will be the first body out of 3. Flobviously. Hell of a shot once again. I thought there was blood on that deer painting, but it was just part of the painting, which is nice. So, yeah. So go ahead, clean that other lamp as well. And now this does actually... Oh. I think I got it. Yeah, nice. So that actually goes directly in front of us now. But I somehow decided to miss that because my eyes and my brain should not work. So, yep, for now then, what I'm just going to do then is I'm going to mop the floor. There shouldn't be anything left on the walls, I don't believe. Obviously bring the mop bucket in with you because there's no point leaving the mop bucket out here and then you're going back and forth and... And then I think I just end up using a bit of strength detergent on the bed and then I start pressure washing the walls. But that's all we're going to do for the time being. Get it clean with your spleen. Oh yeah, now I realise. Oh yeah, that's where the lamp's supposed to go. On a desk, because if that wasn't obvious enough. And watch this for a laugh. Way! That's basically the equivalent of when a waiter drops glasses at a bar and the whole bar sort of goes, way! That's just what I done right there, so that's annoying. Now, you don't actually have to go downstairs. There is another tap at the end of the first floor hallway. You just go in. It looks like a weird kind of smelly room, but it does have a tap in it, so you can just do that instead of coming downstairs all the time, if you so wish.
Give me a new enemy.
Alright, mate, that's looking pretty good. Now, before we leave, let's go and pick up this skull for a cheeky 300 bucks. You know what? If I was going to steal that, I wouldn't be selling it for 300 bucks. I'd be keeping that. That looked absolutely cool as hell. So now we're going to go into the next room. And hopefully our Azempic friend right here has done its job. Which it actually has this time. So we'll just pick that up. We're going into the previous room, though. And we're going to start just cracking on with this. Oh, god damn it. Right, so apparently we are going to we're going to basketball Aurora this down the stairs. There we go, Aurora. Again, there's not much blood in here, but there is a bit of story stuff that we've got to do. So you picked up the bit of trash right there. Let's mop up this tiny bit. There is a little piece of evidence. Oh, God, this ghost cat is doing my head in. Get out of it, ghost cat. And stop taking a poop in my garden all the time. And that's for real life cats. If any real life cats hear this, stop pooping in my garden, lest I throw you. I wouldn't do that, but still, go away. Right, in the left middle drawer here, there is a ring that we can steal for a few more bucks. There is a piece of evidence right just around the corner, just in the bottom left-hand corner. Right next to the drawer we were just at. But I missed it for now, and I'll just get that in a tiny bit, so don't panic. Go onto this laptop here anyway, and all we got to do, we can't see the CCTV, but we got to do the manual hacking minigame again, so remember to hit the line on the specific numbers and try and get it as quick as you can. And there we have it then. Now, again, we can't actually watch any of these, so we just got to delete it all. Delete the evidence of us being in the house. Lucky for us, there was a laptop open and everything was easy to get into, so also works well. Punch this coffee cup as well, because we are super hardcore. And there is a necklace here to steal as well, so we've grabbed that. But apart from that, this room was left pretty much unbloodied. So there we go, everyone's happy with that. Right, so it was in the doorway, the other doorway right at the end of the hallway. That is where the next tap is. If you need a fill up of your water. Otherwise, let's crack on with this next bloodied room. So, same thing as before then. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up all of the... Oh, it's Definitely make sure to get rid of these shotgun shells as they do count, of course, towards the rubbish. But I'm just going to clean up all of the floor before we start putting furniture back and things. I mean, again, it's completely up to you. You can put the furniture back as you go along if it makes it easier for you. We will just get this body out of the way because he's kind of in the way. Sorry, pal. Rest in peace. And everything like that. But we got a job to do. And this job is only for the living. Oh my god. He was playing basketball. Scary. Okay, now what I will do here, I will clean this because there is another piece of evidence underneath this overturned chair. And it is a big old shotgun. So clean it, tip it back, and pick up the shotgun.
Both barrels empty.
Alright then, Mr. Ozempic, how is that floor looking? Oh, we'll just give that a little clean, but the floor should be done. I'll just give the couch a little clean, a little squeaky squeak. There we go. So now, this should only be the wall left. So, if you want to, we can start cleaning things and putting some of the furniture back. Of course, remember on the left-hand side, you can see how much you need still left to do, but we can start putting this chair back, computer chair. We can pick up the lamp. Just pop that one back as well. And that should actually be it for the first floor. That should actually be it now. So we've got no more furniture left to put back. And obviously if there is one missing, it's going to be pretty much an obvious one where it's just sprawled out across the floor somewhere. Make sure to get that wall by the door. And then we can just top up the pressure washer. Now, what I ended up doing here was, again, smashing a vase at the very top. It's no good if you ain't got no water, by the way. But yeah, I'm just going to pressure washer the wall. Again, obviously it's one of those games where it's completely up to you. You can mop the walls, you can sponge the walls, whatever you want to do. I just find it nice. Genuinely, probably thanks to Power Wash Simulator, I find this a lot more relaxing. But then, you know, if anyone asks you to actually power wash something outside, you're like, nah, I can't be asked. That's what these simulated games are for. If you can't be asked to do it in real life, just play the game instead, huh? Right, so that should be done for the blood in this room. So just having a little check around, make sure we are all squared away, which we are indeed. So we can just put the pressure washer away and grab all the bits we need in this room. So over to the right-hand side, we can find the first out of 2 secret cassette tapes. Holy water. Steal this golden mask, again, and this thing here as well. To be honest, I would be keeping those collectibles, because they are cool as hell. We're going to grab the garbage can. We're going to grab this little bit of vase that we smashed at the top here. You should be able to just jump on the settee and have enough of a reach in order to grab it. Or a couch, sorry. Do Americans call a couch a settee, or do they just call a couch a couch? I'm always interested. I'm going to have to come to America one day. Right, so that should be, again, that should be all the trash done as well. Grab the elephant as well for some more money. We can punch the rhino somehow. Even I didn't think we had Stretch Armstrong arms, but we do. But that's not actually, that's just a toy, so we don't need that. On the computer desk, there is, or just the next of it, on the underneath, the second filing drawer desk, pick up some money, and pick up a ring on the bookshelf next to it. And again, just going to punch that because I'm super hardcore. Oh, and the printer. Yeah! Nothing makes you feel more like a manly man. Right. If you have visited every room, there should be a second cassette tape. Oh, we'll grab the money just underneath it. I missed that. So what we're going to do, we are actually going to head into... Oh, and grab the speaker, of course, from this room. So let's grab the speaker. I did almost forget that one. Sorry. But we've just grabbed that smart speaker, so that should be 5 out of 6 for the evidence on the first floor now. But yeah, so in order to get that second cassette tape to appear, we need to visit every room. And we don't even have to do that. So if you try to unlock the door downstairs at the very beginning of the game, or the very beginning of the level, then that would have counted as trying to access the next room. So if it's not there, come downstairs, interact with both of the doors. And we've already come through this, so that shouldn't be a problem. But once we go back up into that room, that second cassette tape should appear. So like I said, it only appears once you have tried to enter every room in the house. Grandpas. So, baby, when you talk to my grandpas, you make my grandpas go mad. Grandpa. Right, grab the urn full of somebody's ashes. Try and sell that on for a few. In the second to bottom drawer, there is something else that we can steal. And then in the next drawer, the very bottom, so in the middle, there is some more cash for us to accumulate. And that, I believe, is that for this room. So we've stolen everything we can. We've cleaned everything. And we are squared away. Now, what you also will be probably wondering is we've wiped all the blood in every single room, but we're still on 97%. How can that be, you wonder? Well, I'll tell you. It's because... So, in this room, I did notice that I missed a little tiny bit. But it shouldn't make too much of a difference. So basically, I thought it was a bug, and it took me about 10 to 20 minutes to sort of have a mess around and see what was going on. You know, I missed a little bit on the floor there, but that wasn't the problem. But basically, once we get the key to go downstairs, we've got to clean a bit of blood on the ceiling, and that is what counts towards the first floor rest of the blood. So it's not that it's a bug, it's not that it's a glitch. So if you are stuck on 97 to 98%, don't panic, we've got to clean the blood from the ground floor once we go in behind the doors, which will be on top of the next body. So please do not panic your butt snacks off about it. You're all good. But this is me getting this was me at this point getting very paranoid and going, I've literally cleaned everything. I was going mental. There is no blood in this room, but there is the next piece of evidence in this locker. So go into the tap room or whatever this room this is. And that should be 6 out of 6 evidence all done. Pick up the key to the living room from the table there. And then we can now head downstairs. So again, don't worry about the wipe all the blood from the first floor. We will get that from the ground floor. I don't know how that worked out or why it worked out that way, but, well, it did. So, I guess so. Right, let's... Oh, that is looking a bit stanky. So let's unstank it. Head in through the double doors, and there is going to be a lot that's been going on. This is what you always want to see, isn't it? the occult, demons and such. Right, whip out your axe then. On additional tools, press right trigger then to go onto your axe. You can punch this Roomba to death if you want, but axe is a good one swing in time. Now that just counts as trash. And the only trash is all in this room, so we should all be good. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do first. I'm just going to go and pick up all the trash and just throw it and sort of get that out the way.
My janitor training comes in handy once again. Can't pick up anything with a full bag. Time for a bag swap.
Oh, don't mind me, old dead lady. I'm I'm gonna tidy up your crap in it. Yeah. The candles as well do count towards the trash, so pick that up. But once you have got 100%, yeah, we should be good to go. So, first things first, let's pick up the evidence from the chest of the old lady. Basically, she was a little bit crazy, thought that her son was possessed, and went on this mad killing spree because Jeebus told her to. Oh, religion. Oh, sorry, I was just joking. Anyway, that is what we need to clean in order to get the first floor completely complete. So we picked up the knife evidence. Again, she seemed very disapproving, nodding her head. Nod your head at me, lady, I'm cleaning your damn house. And just give her a toss in like that. Yeah, that's the best you deserve. So that's all of the bodies done. 3 out of 3. So, well, I guess there's nothing else to do now except, well, we're going to wipe the blood off the ceiling first. And there we go. So that now tells us the first floor is now complete. Again, I was going completely mental with myself. I was going everywhere, looking at every nook and cranny. I must have missed something. But as you can see, all tasks completed. And it was just because of that ceiling. So if you're losing your mind, well, I'm glad I've just helped you there. And I think did I just tip my mop bucket over? Like I'm an idiot. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yes, I did. Jesus Christ. Anyway, fill it up. We're going to get some more detergent in there. And, yeah, we're going to go to work on cleaning the floor. Now, this floor has a lot of blood in it. So, if you wanted to use your Ozempic while you're cleaning around, that's also fine, of course. But this blood is going to stain your bucket a lot. So, for now, just clean up as much off the floor and off some of the pillows and stuff as well as you're going along.
No jump scares. Let's keep it that way.
I really do wonder, actually, as well. I wonder what this would be like as a job. I think it'd be hard work, but I think it'd take more than sort of 50 minutes, but yeah. Right, careful with this fire. Never mind. Let's smash that up and clear it up, apparently. I actually tried to be careful with it then. Instead, I decided to go full-on charge with a mop. Fantastic! Oh, Jesus Christ! Where did that vase come from? Obviously, anything you smash, make sure to tidy it up, and yeah. You see, you tried tricking me with this one. I'm going to sponge it, I'm going to pick it up, and we'll move it. So just to... Why does things happen to me? Okay, so even when I'm being careful, I decided to accidentally smash it anyway. Oh, fantastic. Right. Alright, let's just mop up the bit of blood off the bench there. It goes nice and clean blue. Then we're almost finally done with the floor now. It seems like this is definitely the longest part of the level. But that seems like the floor is all done. So now we're just going to pick up this next piece of evidence. It's the note, and it'll be on the floor over by the living room here. So this is going to be 3 out of 5. So there we go. So over in the opposite corner of the room. And now we will just go ahead. Floor's looking good. So now let's go ahead and smash the rest of the walls.
Was so hot that it felt like a fever. Then things started moving on their own at night. At that point, I was sure Adam was possessed. I had to save my little boy. Save his soul from the evil...
And, put the furniture back as well if you want. Yeah, again, it's either way you want to do it. But yeah, we should just be able to start putting all the furniture back, cleaning the walls as we go. For some reason, these chairs have a mind of their own. Oh, that's a lot of blood. Again, I do wish that blood or any stains like that would come out that easily with 3 scoops of the sponge. But, 'tis video games after all, of course. There we go. Let's just put that right. Get in there. Right, there we go. Why did I pick that up? Turn it around. Okay, right, there we go. Right, so we're all good. Okay, so this side of the room is generally clean. That's not bad. So we'll go ahead, make sure the blood's off that. We can pick it up, and then it'll be a case of... Now we can start cleaning this wall and putting the pictures back. dirty. Right, smash that up. Let's just pick that glass up again. There are 2 rings here as well, which we can grab for some more money. Plus 1 teensy-tiny little bloody handprint. Oh, and on the Bible as well. Let's just scrub them up nice and clean. And let us continue on with the wall. So, sponge it off. Nice. Almost nice.
Cleaning comes before fixing.
Oh, Jesus, bro. What the hell was that painting then? That's, in fact, that's probably just a selfie these days, isn't it? Duck lips and all. I tried duck lip once, but I look like a bit of a jackass, so let's not do that. Right, pick up all of the cushions then. Of course, it'll always have a bit of green where you know where you're supposed to put it back. Oh, that's looking a bit doity. We'll just clean that, and we'll clean that vase as well. That's one vase that I actually don't break this time. We can go ahead, pop all of the drawers back in its place, plus this bit as well. Closing the doors. There we go. Slicey as nicey. Oh, shut up, Ghost Cat. It's not funny anymore. Pick up the table. That'll just go next to the bench chair thing. And sorry, Power Washer. I just said sorry to an inanimate object. That's what it's going to be when the robots eventually rise. We're going to have to be apologizing to robots. There we go. Pop the chair back and the final 2 cushions. There is... What is that? That's nothing. That's what we're looking for. So grab the cushion there. So that's that complete. And the final one. You know what? Actually, without all the blood and dead bodies and weird stuff going on, it's a very nice big room. Oh, there's another little chair. And then we've just got one more picture to push back. 22 out of 22 all done. We'll collect the urn for some extra cash as well. Now, just where we are then, next to the living room, if we go over to where the Bible is, that little desk table, we can find another speaker where all of the ghost noises appear to be coming from. And then from here, we're going to go to the opposite side of the room. And just left to of the fridge is another secret room that we can enter. So this would be secret 2 out of 2. And there's a couple of goodies in here as well. The big skull, and just to the left of it, another statue, which we can pick up for some more money. Some of that internet money. Hey guys, if you really love me, can I have some of your internet money? Just trying the South Park Canadian way, seeing if that works. But since it doesn't, let us go and get another miscellaneous achievement. Head into the living room now on the left. Interact with the TV, or go straight to the TV to get the hail to the king. And then from here, once we get that achievement, we can steal the cat ornament from underneath the TV, turn directly around on the wine bar. Just behind it is the final piece of evidence for the chapter, the smart speaker. Now, what I did want to do, I actually wanted to just leave. Oh, there's a lion statue there as well. Make sure to grab that, top left. I did want to just leave, but unfortunately, it doesn't let us do that. So I decided to pick everything up, start making my exit, but we'll have a couple of things left to do because stupid ghost cat decided to smash everything in the living room, so now we gotta do that. So, spanking you hairy, thanking you fairy, you goddamn ghost cat. Right, so, yep, it is literally just a case of cleaning up the, picking up the trash, picking up the wine bottles, cleaning that, cleaning the blood, the ghost trail, and putting all 4 of the pictures back in its normal place. Then we can finally leave. Alright, that's it then. Everyone's happy. Let's just put all these painting back and get it the hell out of the ghost house. Had enough of dead ghost cats now. There you go. He must have consumed all of his 9 lives. So that's it then. So ground floor, first floor complete. We should now be done. Interact, get the hell out of here. That should be, once again, 100% deception score. So that'll be all blood, all trash, all furniture, all evidence, and all bodies again. You should be roughly on about the same. You should be on roughly the same amount as money as me, between sort of, roughly around 11 grand. Another nice easy night. And you should have about 7 skill points here. There we go, another 7 skill points, which I am now going to put into the pressure washer. Try and get that one 100%ed, but that's short circuit done. That's technical difficulties for completing it with 100% deception. And that will be that. Everyone's happy now. So there you go, flash your light in celebratoriness. And happy days. Right, so that'll be it then from me. I shall see you in Chapter 5, guys and gals. Big love.